Someone needs to let me know if I am the only one that has noticed that men are not like how they were when our parents were growing up. Like, I grew up, I don't know if it's because, like, the Italian values or what. Like, I grew up, like, the man is supposed to take care of the woman. The man is supposed to go up to the girls. Like, the man is supposed to have drive and initiate everything. Like, I feel like now it's so hard to find guys that, like, even just in general have drive in life. Like, I feel like it's so different. And I don't know, like, I personally never get approached. I never. Maybe something's wrong with me. I don't know.
We interrupt this program to prescribe you with 1,000 milligrams of red vitamins.
Right here, right now. It's the right time, It's the right sound. Right now. Tell the whole pipe down. Tell that nigga pipe down.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know. Reclaim your throne.
Someone needs to let me know if I am the only one that has noticed that men are not like how they were when our parents were growing up. Like, I grew up, I don't know if it's because, like, the Italian values or what. Like, I grew up, like, the man is supposed to take care of the woman. The man is supposed to go up to the girls. Like, the man is supposed to have drive and initiate everything. Like, I feel like now it's so hard to find guys that, like, even just in general have drive in life. Like, I feel like it's so different. And I don't know, like, I personally never get approached. I never. Maybe something's wrong with me. I don't know. But, like, I feel like then, like, whenever I, like, talk about it, everyone's like, oh, well, they want the girl to, like, go up to them. Like, what? When did this change? Because I want a man. I don't want to be the man. Someone come up to me. Anyways, I just feel like there's no manly men. I just don't think so. I think every guy I've met is, like, honestly super emotional. And that's fine. Like, I'm all about feelings, whatever. Like, I'm an emotional person. So, like, that's okay. But I feel like it's definitely, like, sometimes worse than girls. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, it's crazy. Anyways, so if anyone knows if manly men still exist, let me know. Or if I'm the only one that thinks they don't. I don't know.
All right, guys. So I couldn't wait to react to this one. Guys, these women are complaining about what they asked for. You asked men to stop talking to you in public. You asked men to stop coming up to you in the grocery store. You asked men to stop coming up to you in the gym. You asked men to stop approaching you because it's sexual harassment, because it's this, because it's that, because you're a creep and da-da-da-da-da, whatever. If you aren't attractive to a woman, you are a creep when you approach her. So I'm not mad at men for not approaching women. As a matter of fact, I've already said on this channel, stop approaching, period. Stop approaching. Yeah, I mean, if you want to do the cold approach, hey, be my guest. But in my opinion, in me and my house, we're not approaching, okay? We're not approaching. There are other ways to get women without having to cold approach in this digital age. So men are going to do that, all right? And a lot of these women, they also ask for men to show their emotional side, men to open up, stop being so closed off, stop with the toxic masculinity. Once men do that, oh, now it's a problem. So for her to say, oh, well, there aren't any masculine men anymore, that's BS. For one, you may not think the men who are masculine are attractive to you, but they're still out there. Also, she mentioned an Italian background, talking about the man supposed to take care of the women. Last time I checked, the women actually cleaned. They cooked. They made linguinis, lasagna. They made, all of these different native dishes. Let's see what your cookbook is looking like, ma'am. I guarantee she ain't cooking nothing, okay? And the chicken Alfredo that those old Italian women used to cook was bussin', okay? It was bussin'. It was creamy. It was plump. It was nutritious. It was protein packed, and it had just enough carbs, for your post-workout meal. But these modern women are not doing that no more. Like, you acting like you're just, the catch of the catch. And I mean, she's a cute girl, right? But I mean, it ain't like she's a baddie, right? She's like a 6, right? Okay, so I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous because y'all are asking for things that you are not willing to supply. The woman actually in Italian culture takes care of the man in many ways. Yes, the man provides and protects, but that was the Italian man's role, to protect and provide and keep your family insulated from mob activities if you were involved in the mob back then. But the women cooked. The women stayed home. They dressed modestly. They dressed respectfully. They didn't go out in sports bras and walking around in the grocery store with sports bras and booty shorts, okay? That's what y'all are doing, so no man is going to take you seriously and going to respect you in the way to approach you like one of those old-timey men. Dude, there's plenty of masculine guys out here. Maybe you don't think they're hot, but yes, there are plenty of masculine men out here. The problem is the ones that she wants don't want her back, and she can't see it, and now she's blaming all men and saying, oh well, all the men are not masculine, all the men are just, they just want a one night stand and they're not approaching and da. Don't act like you ain't never been approached, because I guarantee whenever she gets approached, she denies the man. Facts, right? Like, I'm so tired of these chicks saying, I never get approached. Bruh, y'all are liars. You don't get approached by the men that you find super hot. You may not get approached by the 6'5" baseball player, the 6'5" shortstop, or the third baseman or the pitcher. You're not going to get approached by that guy because you're not hot enough. That's it. And as soon as you understand that and maybe start to be the woman that a man like that would want, only then will you get the results that you so desire.
Boy Matt, let's go. Boy Matt is being scared that women are gonna use you for money that you don't have. Boy Matt is wanting a girl with 0 body count while he slept with the whole town. Boy Matt is calling women emotional while you cry and get into fights when your football team lost a game. And who exactly starts wars again? I thought so. Boy Matt is wanting a housewife but having no house. Boy Matt is overreactingly saying that he's gonna delete social media just because you asked him not to like other girls' bikini pics. Boy Matt is when you want polygamy but you have no poly money. Boy Matt is chasing a girl that dresses like a baddie, then tries to change the way she dresses once you get her. Does that make sense to you? No, it doesn't. Boy Matt is wanting women to call you daddy but expect us to be your mommy. Boy Matt is calling your exes psycho, thinking we don't know that you are the ones that made them that way. Cause tell me, how can all of us girls be psycho for no fucking reason? Boy Matt is wanting commitment without committing. Boy Matt is wanting a woman with a perfect hourglass shape when you need to be more worried about that hairline boo-boo. And Boy Matt is thinking high value women are in their league. Stay in your league, son. Go disappoint another girl. Okay, baby girlies, that was fun. I love you always. Bye.
So, our favorite ran through Asian is back at it again with boy math, a boy math TikTok video. Honestly, I'm not gonna break down every point. I'll try to hit some of the main points. So let's get to it. I'm gonna have to pause it. So she says, boy math is being scared. Women are gonna use you for money that you don't have. Isn't that the point? I ain't got it. And we're not scared. We're just, here's the reality. Men are not scared of women using them for money at all. All right. It's not a fear. It's just, you don't want to get taken advantage of. Just like women don't want to get taken advantage of men and being used for sex, that they give away to everybody in this day and age. So it's not that, oh, we're just so scared we're shaking in our boots. It's just like, man, I ain't finna let this bitch play me. That's really it. She says, boy math is wanting a girl with 0 body count while he slept with the whole town. So obviously this is a big double standard that we talk about in the red vitamin community. And what I like to say is it's never worth it to go out and just smash a whole bunch of chicks and all this kind of stuff. At the end of the day, it's just not worth it. I would advise you to find a very solid woman and deal with her. However, men and women want different things out of the opposite sex. So women, girl math, I could just reverse it and say, oh, well, girl math is women want a millionaire when they don't they never seen a million. They ain't never seen a stack. They ain't never seen $100. So we could do that tit for tat. And there are double standards in dating, but this concept of men wanting women who aren't ran through is not new, okay? And it's not perplexing, it's not confusing, it's reality. All right, she says boy math is women are emotional when you cry about a football team after a loss. I mean, yeah, I've seen guys freak out in the punch TV videos and all this kind of stuff. But honestly, I just think that's a non-factor. I don't think guys are crying. Maybe a guy who actually played in the game is crying. But I haven't seen guys cry that their favorite team lost. I just don't really see that. I see guys who actually played in the game, who put their heart and soul into this game and ended up coming up short, and now they're emotional after losing a game. Yes, those guys have every right to cry. But I don't see men who are fans and their team loses and they're crying. Maybe little kids. I've seen a video of a little kid crying, but I just don't see that. Who exactly starts wars again? Okay, so I mean, and here's the reality. I don't know if she's Chinese or Japanese, but I mean, if we want to do that, who starts wars? Men. Well, who's a big factor in starting, some of these wars that we've seen in the past century? Chinese, Japanese. I mean, I don't want to be racist or, stop Asian hate and all that. But if she wants to generalize a whole gender, then we can generalize a whole race, right? So I just think that is I think it's a fallacy. It's a red herring. It's a false equivalency to say that, every man is for the war. As a matter of fact, men, especially college-age men in the 70s, were leading anti-war protests, okay, in colleges. So look it up. Do your research. Boy math is wanting a housewife but having no house. I mean, yes, you can't be out here asking for a woman who's doing this, that, and the third for you, and you ain't doing nothing for her, right? There's a yin and a yang, a give and a take in a relationship. But like I said, you can't change what men want. So yes, every man wants a housewife. Every man wants wifey material, whether he has a house or not. That doesn't matter. That's not a factor, okay? And it shouldn't be a factor, especially if women keep telling us that they want men for their personalities, not for their personal belongings and their money, like she tried to explain earlier. It's ridiculous. Boy math is overreactingly saying that he's gonna delete social media just because you ask him not to like other girls' bikini pics. But these will be the main women who post bikini pics. So if you don't want your man to like other women's bikini pics, how about trying not to post bikini pics? And then she goes on to say, girl math or boy math is a man who wants polygamy, but you have no poly money. And it doesn't matter. If you are an attractive man, you can have a lot of girls, and you can also get them to agree to take care of you. The most attractive men put in the least amount of effort, and she knows this. That's why she did the whole body count recap of 2023. She knows this. Why is she acting like she don't? Boy math is approaching a girl who dresses like a baddie, then tries to change the way she dresses once you get her. Well, I'm going to tell you like this. If you're my girl, you're going to dress however the fuck I tell you to dress. Period. So, if you ain't with it, then it is what it is. You must not want a masculine man, because masculine men tell you what the hell they want. And if you don't abide by that, then you must want a feminine guy. Weren't you just complaining about guys who were crying and all this kind of stuff? Okay, then. Boy math is wanting women to call you daddy, but expect us to be your mommy. Okay, for one, if I am dating a woman, yes, she better cook. Yes, she better clean. She better exemplify characteristics, attributes, and you know, actions that lead to motherhood. Because I'm not going to take a woman seriously in the long term if she doesn't want kids, because I want kids. So she better be motherly, right? And the whole daddy thing, I'm not going to say most men don't want you to call them daddy, but I think that was something that was big in the black community, and it got pretty out of hand. I personally don't like the daddy thing. I tell my girl I don't want to be called daddy. I think it's weird, me personally, but that it's not a point of argument. It's not the same thing. It's a false equivalency. Oh, you want to be called daddy, but you want a woman to be your mommy. Bruh. A wife, if you are planning to be a wife and having children, you're going to be somebody's mother. And yes, you have household responsibilities. Women just don't want to do shit. That's what these modern women do not want to do shit when, come into a relationship. That's what it comes down to. Boy math is calling your ex psychos, thinking we don't know that you are the one that made them that way. Because tell me, how can all of us girls be psycho for no reason? Your period, your hormones. I think those are pretty ample reasons enough. Boy math is wanting commitment without committing. So, in my opinion, I think she's talking about a man, when he first starts talking to a woman, he wants to make sure that she's not talking to other men. So when you start talking to me, especially if we're smashing, if we've been intimate, you should cut off all your men, right? If you don't do that, then, you're just a casual, in my opinion. You want a woman with a perfect shape, but you need to work on the hairline. I told you, now they have Asian women talking about hairline. Bitch, what y'all know about some fucking hairline? It's absolutely ridiculous. It's ridiculous, bruh. It is absolutely ridiculous. Now you got Asian women talking about a goddamn hairline. Bruh. For one, your hairline has nothing to do with you being in shape. Why? Because it's something that you can't control. You can control the figure or the shape that you're in. These women, they just are making arguments that exemplify the definition of cognitive dissonance. It's absolutely ridiculous. Boy math is thinking high value men are in their league. Nuh-uh. Or high value women, she meant. Stay in your league, son. Go disappoint another girl. Okay. Girlies, that was fun. Bye. So, this is what you got to deal with. This is what you got to choose from. At first, when I saw the first video of her, I thought the voice was kind of cute. I like when she did that, but now she dragging it. So anyways, you already know what it is. It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. See your relationship request to the email down below with a screenshot of your CashApp so I know you're paying on time, man. Y'all need to be younger, more forgetting with the BS. You already know. Reclaim Your Throne.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.